Today I'm going to be working on a little concept um, using three numbers, 301, but I'm actually going to be creating these numbers using Photoshop. I know a lot of people on I have been wondering if a lot of the projects that I've been working on have been just simple cut from from this website and then just pasting and just posting it onto Photoshop and creating it as mine. But to show you all that it's not so simple as that. It involves a lot of cutting. It involves a lot of dealing with layers. Putting things in this particular place and that particular place. But today I'm going to be showing you all what it is that I usually do when I'm making all of these visuals, if you will. So I'm going to be, so first I'm going to start off with increasing my view on this layer right here. As you can see, the magic eraser is clicked, so I'm going to get myself out of this by right-clicking on the curvature pen tool. Hang on a minute. Okay. So now I'm going to like to adjust this up and down so I can see what it is that I'm working with. So I'm going to start out by creating a number 3. Sometimes when you're using the curvature, you may have to go back and adjust this little this little point right here, which will allow you to straighten out your line. You can either curve, undercurve, or straighten out. But in order to straighten out close to the edges, you will have to bring your point a lot more closer to where your last starting point was, and also create another point right there, which will give you a complete straight line. And then from that point, you can kind of adjust it how it is that you want to adjust it. Make a curve, and make it look real groovy like. Okay, and we go back here. Once again, make it into a straight line. Just that. Endpoint here. And get closer. And get closer. And get closer. You can also give yourself a sharp edge by putting your pinpoint right there make it try to keep it as close as possible so that that'll give you a sharp edge. You can also zoom in to see exactly how sharp your edge is. Yet another. I really love this curvature tool, but once you get the hang of understanding how to use it, it becomes a bit of an advantage over top of the other pen tools. Take this out. Bring this up, bring that up, okay. Let me delete this anchor point, then come back to my starting point here. Bring it a little closer. Create another point right here. Spread this out. Here. And continue on with my curvature. Here we have the number 3. Once again, you can always go back and adjust your height or or the visual or how it is that you want it to look. Always make sure that you click on one of your points. On that way, it allows you to make your selection when you're ready to. Okay. Now the number 3 looks like it's okay. We're going to right click within the pad area, and then we're going to make our selections. What we can do now is the rendering. Here you have feather radius. What that allows you to do is that allows you to have soft edges and whatnot on your on the outside of your creation or your graphic, if you will. But I don't usually like to deal with that. I like for my edges to be nice and sharp. So what we're going to do is click on OK. make it look as natural as possible. I'm back here. Hit that. Alright, so now what we're going to do is right click, make selection. Once again, my feather radius is on 0. Now, this time what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you click add to selection, whereas the 0 will be as a part of the number 3 that's already ready for a nice cut. So we can click on add to selection. As you can see, your cut is ready. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create another circle in here, so that way that gives you the actual number 0. Once again, adjust it so that it looks natural as possible. Let's go back here, undo close path. Okay. Just this a little bit. Okay. Just this a little bit. Just this a little bit. Okay. Now we're gonna right click on the inside, just open the area, make selection. Now this time what you want to do is you want to subtract from selection, so that will allow you to subtract from this selection of which you've already made. Got it. Okay. Here we go. Selection. As you can see, you subtracted from this selection right here only, but that still allows you to go back and make your most recent cuts. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the number 1. Now this one becomes a little tricky. Point here, try to keep it as close as possible. Okay, I'll do one more. Straighten that out a little bit. Now what we want to do is do a point here, point here, point here, point here, and point here. So now we want to straighten this out a little bit. Come back here, straighten this out a little bit. Try to make this as straight as possibly can. Okay. Now I think we have our point looking. You're only going to make the numbers look so perfect when you're using this. So even if everything doesn't come out perfectly, that's fine. Or what you can do is, now that I just thought about it, let me delete this path, come back and use this little tool right here. This is called the polygonal lasso tool. This will give you, this will give straighten this out. Back here. Okay. This out. Good. Okay. Come back here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a quick illustration here. So that way I can get through this tutorial as quick as possible. Okay. Back here. Bring this out. This out a little bit. Okay. Got that straight. Okay. Make my point as quick as. Okay, come back here. Let me zoom in a little bit so I can see exactly how straight it is. Okay. I'm only gonna be able to make it as perfect as I possibly can. Okay, there we go. Now that's straight. Go back here. Get this up. Go here. Okay. Fetch this out. Okay. We're not going to worry about that because I can always go back and use the polygonal lasso tool and whatnot to cut off any edge and whatnot that's underneath. Let's go back here. Zoom out. Now, make selection. What we want to do is we want to add to what's already been selected here. Okay. And now we have everything that's ready for a nice decent cut. Let's zoom out of this real quick. And you see the number 301. Now what I want to do is I want to make a little graphic under here. Nice little freestyle abstract, if you will. So I'm going to continue using the curvature tool. Okay. Should have put this more towards the middle. Okay, make that nice and sharp. Okay. Back and delete that anchor point. Put it right here. Put this. Okay. Then go back here, bring it down a little bit. Okay. Now we have our little abstract right here. Right click, make selection. Now we want to add to this selection. Okay, now you can see everything is highlighted. Now what we want to do is we want to color the inside of this. About let's say 300. Yeah. Let's go with 600, so that way I can color. I'll have to spend too much time on coloring and so forth. So what we're gonna do is decrease this. Here is our foreground color. So I'm just going to make sure that my opacity is 100% and my flow is 100%, so that way I get a good solid outcome with these numbers. Okay, so now then what we want to do is we're going to deselect. So now I have my numbers here. And I've also been thinking about, I think I'm going to show you all this 3D effect as well. So I'm going to click on, no, I have to go back and reselect. Click on 3D. Here you have the sources. So you have the work path, current selection of file. Being that we already have the numbers that are selected, as well as the abstract, that's selected. We're going to click on current selection. Here you see 3D, the extrusion. Click on create. Okay, here you see it's giving you a nice 3D effect. And then when you look over here, amongst all of your layers, everything is pretty much already filled out for you. You probably have to go up here, like where you have to rotate the 3D object, you have to roll the 3D object, the drag, the slide, and the scale. So I'm gonna click on the scale for a minute. Scale this. To move this away from here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a nice rotation of this. Oh, hang on. Okay, hang on. There we go. Got it now. Depending on how it is that you want it to show on the graphic, which angle that you want to use, this rotation or whatnot will give you a nice indication of all of the angles and whatnot that you can use for your number. So I think I'm going to use, I don't know about this angle. And also you can see it gives you background, or it gives you the shadow and whatnot underneath everything. Um, I think I'm going to use. I got one, but I think I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna do one like this. Okay. Okay. Then what you can do is go back to layers. Here you have your back. Here you have your background and so forth. This is already, as you can see, that the background is already eliminated, so you don't have to worry about that. But you do, but so you want to save it up as a GIF. You can do so. Just make sure you export it as such. So if you want to add it onto another graphic, you won't have to worry about there being a background. Alright. I'm going to go back and I'm going to saved it on my computer. I already have the 301D PSD right here. But I'm going to over top of that. I'm going to select it. What it says it on that the 301 PSD already exists. Did you want to replace it? Yes, because I had a current project that I was working on, but I wasn't particularly satisfied with it. So, what you want? First thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang on. Let me hang on. Let me go out with this. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and save this. Replace the other one. Okay. And now what I want to do is I want to export this as GIF. Click on export. And make sure that is on my desktop. A lot of times you don't have to worry about typing that in.